Okay, this will be a challenging one size-wise, I think. We'll see how we go with this one. This is something that's currently running in Sydney at the moment. We'll soon find out what it is that we're doing. I don't know how big it's going to be. Actually, we're going to go there after I've set the rest of it up. It's interesting what this one is. So I'm wondering if it's going to be positive. I think we're going to make it a positive image, and we're just going to add a colour. We're going to add yellow. This is itchy. Sorry, guys. Girls. Contrast a little bit. Don't know if we're going to touch the hue. We're going copy density, darken it. Actually, no, we can't darken it too much because it's a positive image. Might have to lighten it instead. A little bit less. This is a positive image we're working on, so hopefully it'll look a treat. Hopefully we can make it look really nice. We're not going all the way with the cyan. We don't want to overwhelm the image. It's got a lot of cyan in it. The cyan's the dominant colour, and then there's magenta. So see how we go with that. And the enlargement, we're going to work that out. What have we got here? We've got a Vivid. This is the thing, Vivid, the light show. So this is a map of Vivid. We won't bother unfolding it, but we're going to do that. We're going to do Vivid. So let's see how we go. We'll just put that up in the corner. I don't know how big it's going to be. It might be, it's just a funny size. We're just going to go here and try and guesstimate what it might be. 300 for the X and 300 for the Y. I think that's a good start. I wonder how it's going to look, if we're going to get it right. But yeah, if you're a tourist coming into Sydney, yeah, this should be a worthwhile event to check out if you're in Sydney and you happen to be on, especially when you come from overseas and you want to see the best of Sydney. Well, yeah, but unfortunately the yellow did not happen, and I think we skipped some of the bottom off it. Yes, we have, and it's, yeah, we're not doing it very well. So I'm thinking maybe we're just going to turn it into a negative positive. It's not. It just looks like shit, and the yellow's not coming through. So we're just going to switch that off. And I don't know if this is going to be a really good original somehow. So right, that's what we've got to do. We've got to go here. We've got to switch that on, and maybe we could still have a background colour, but we're just. Oh, this is annoying. We're just going to leave it as it is, and going to leave it as is, and we're just going to make a smaller size enlargement. So I don't know how big this one's going to end up being. 290 horizontal, and vertical will also be 290. We'll see how we go. Let's see if we can make this look good. It looks shit at the moment. It doesn't look all that crash. So let's see how we go. There's our 3-step photocopy process. Let's see how we go. Okay, that's an interesting result. It looks a lot better. It looks very sunny. I like the sunny look, strangely enough. So I'm wondering if we're going to just make it a bit smaller again, because it's still too big. It's not fitting on the page. So we're going to try and fit this to page. So this is an unfamiliar size. It might be an A size, but it's a smaller than A6. I think it's an A7. I don't know. They don't have ratios for all the tiny sizes, so it's bloody confusing for me, trying to work out just what it is. So we're going to take off 10% each side. each axis. So let's see how we go with that. Came out better than I thought, considering it hasn't got any yellow in it. It's just dual, well, it's almost like a dual colour in some ways, but I think we almost got it there. I think we're going to make it a little bit smaller, but you can at least see the sponsors and shit there. And now we're just going to go. We're going to take it down even further. So we're going to make it, I think it'll be 200 and we're going 270 for that. 270 for that. Hopefully we haven't gone too far. So I'm wondering if we're going to add a background colour to make it look more colourful, to fill in the white areas. So we're just going to go. I think the colour for this is either red or we're going to make it magenta. And we're going to go here. And we've got all the colours in. We're reusing contrast, so I don't know how this magenta's going to look without the red adjustment, but we're just going to try it. And if it fucks up, if it's not good looking, we can just take out the background colour if it looks wishy-washy and shitty. But those colours look a bit, but these colours do look kind of pastel-y, some of them, like down there, the yellow. So maybe it's not such a bad thing. So let's see how this has come out. And yeah, that's interesting. It looks like we got the vertical pretty well spot on. The horizontal has to be a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger. I don't really like that background colour. Wondering if we're going to take it out or keep it. I think we're going to keep it. We're going to just go. The x-axis needs a little bit of extra enlargement, so it's going to be 275 for that. And I'm wondering with the background colour if we can do something better than magenta. Maybe we're just going to choose. We've just got to choose something. Got to try and be intuitive here. So maybe we're just going to leave it out. As we said, we'd give ourselves that option. But maybe here, just wondering if we're going to do some more work on the copy density. If maybe we could just darken it a bit to give it more, the colour more vibrancy. And maybe here we're going to push the cyan up with all the other colours. So we're just going to keep it like that. And hopefully we've got the sizing correct. So let's see how we make this Vivid Light Show map cover look. Ah, shit. Replenish paper. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. Well, we're just going to shut this off. We're going to just stop the job. And we're just going to, yes, I want to delete the job. I don't want the paper to spit out next time I put this photocopier on. So we're doing this. So this is a way of, so if you get this and you don't want the paper to be spat out just when you've loaded the tray, that's what you do. So there you have it. I think that's as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets. So we've run out of paper. And fortunately we ran out. It's not perfect, but hey, what can I say? It's good enough.